Now, a team with no problem with cash on hand. In fact, they've got so much money, they're spending $1 billion something just to build a stadium. And the Dallas Cowboys, money is no problem. In fact, they're paying DeMarcus Ware so much money, he's thinking about giving some back. Isn't that right, DeMarcus?
I don't know about all that, man. I'm not giving no money back.
Joining us now, DeMarcus Ware, linebacker for the Cowboys. This weekend is the Doomsday Defenders are taking on the Fans. And it's going to be in Toms Rivers, New Jersey. You want information, it's cowboyhoops.com. You getting excited about this, DeMarcus?
You better not be. Before you answer.
I'm getting excited about training camp, but I ain't ready to dunk on somebody.
No, you're not.
Oh, there you go.
No, you're just saying that for ratings. You really are not going to play in this game. I will personally handcuff you to the scorer's table.
Hey, okay, wait, we're good. You said the right thing.
Now, do you really have Eric Fenton and Dave LaGreca? Are they officiating for you?
You know what? I think so. They're going to have to have some officiating out there because it's going to be a nice, fun game, and it's going to be really big time.
Well, don't let anybody do to LaGreca Sunday night what we're doing to him now. We've got him locked out of the studio.
Now,
you know what?
The highlight of his life is anytime he gets to talk to a Cowboy.
Hey, I heard when I just called on the show, they said y'all locked him out. I said, Carl Banks must put the handcuffs on him there.
I did. Yeah, he's locked out. He hadn't done any work all day, and then he found out you were coming. Well, he arranged for you to come on. Now he wants to talk, and so we made him stand out in the studio with his cell phone.
Oh, man, he hates that.
Now, DeMarcus, what's going on in terms of, how you guys are going to approach this season? You've had a mini camp. Obviously, a very bitter taste in everybody's mouth the way things happened. Are you guys refocused, or what's the mindset of the Dallas Cowboys? Or are you just looking at this as a new year because it's so much going on? You guys are going to be on TV every day with Hard Knocks or whatever they're calling it. So it's going to be an interesting year. What's the mindset?
You know what? I think that, everybody's going into the season knowing that we have a big milestone that we got to overcome because, we made it to playoffs for 2 years and we hadn't really got over that hump in that first playoff game. So actually we got to, get a little bit further on in the playoffs. And, we were healthy this year, but it's all about, what team is hot at the end of the season. And I feel like, we were hot, but we weren't that same team like the first maybe 6 games where, we're scoring a lot of points and, the defense is very dominant. And, that sometimes that happens, but we just got to get over that hump and just try to, get through that postseason.
When you're looking at quarterbacks and going after quarterbacks, who are your favorite style of quarterbacks? Since you've been playing the position where you've had the job of going after them, what are the ones you like to get after the most? I don't call any names, but you really just any what
quarterback
style? What style?
I drop that quarterback. I mean, the ones that that pass the ball really quick. They do a lot of quick passes. You're never able to get back there, and you got to really rely on the inside guys to really get pressure and battle out those balls down. But quarterbacks that like to drop back, I love those because you can get around the corner. You can have time to do your counter moves or second moves to try to get to them.
How about is there a favorite noise that a quarterback makes when you hit him just right?
He's like,
Hey, DeMarcus, there's been a lot of talk, and there's every team in the league has something going on during the offseason. It seems to be the big controversy in Dallas was the Roy Williams situation, and I've always contended he's a pretty good football player, but how difficult has it been for him to sit and hear, what a bad player he is? He's a Pro Bowl player, obviously, but hearing how he's such a liability to your team. Is there, how do you guys feel about the things that are being said about him outside of your locker room?
You know what? The only thing the players can do is corral around a guy when when the sort of the media and the outside world, feel like, they're not getting the job done. And, a guy like Roy, he's going to really just, one day we worked out like 5:30 in the morning and stuff. So he's in there working to get better. And, just Roy, he that's going to be his big motivating deal. Because I know how Roy is. And, he's going to be an even better player than he was last year. And, So, I mean, all of us players, we're just going to corral around him and just we're going to get the job done.
Hey, is 20 sacks a realistic number for you, do you think?
You know what, to tell you the truth, it depends on which quarterback you go against. If you got a quarterback that you can sack 6 times, I'm not calling no name out OC, but if you can do that, I mean, you can get 20 sacks.
Uh-huh.
No, you guys had some changes on defense. You got Zach Thomas and you lose Aiken Adele. How's that whole scenario working out in terms of Zach being an addition to the defense?
You know what? That Mo backer they would have, which is Zach played and Aiken played. I mean, both of those guys are great players. You know, Bill Parcells picked up Aiken Adele, so we just had to, find somebody to fill Aiken's shoes, which Zach did. And I mean, he's a guy that has a lot of wisdom and a guy that's been sort of at the top already, and he's just trying to really just get over that hump too. And so I think he's going to help us at the end of the season and throughout the whole season when times get hard. And me being a younger guy. Sometimes you're like, at the end of the season, like, dang, it's a long season. But he's been through so many seasons. He's going to be that guy that's probably going to push us over the top.
Hey, DeMarcus, do you mind taking a quick phone call?
Oh, yeah, what's up?
All right, let's take a quick phone call here. We've got Dave from New Jersey. Dave, welcome to the opening drive.
You guys are unbelievable.
What you got to say, Dave?
You won't let me in the studio, but thanks for having me on the phone.
What's your question for Mr. Ware?
What's your point, please?
Well, I was actually going to ask about Aiken Adele being gone and Zach Thomas coming in, but he already answered that question.
Do you have an original thought?
Well,
Mr. Ware is a very busy guy. Do you have anything you want to talk about, sir?
Well, there's been rumors about Wade Phillips that this might possibly be his last season. I wanted to hear if...
He's not Jerry Jones. He can't answer that question.
I can't answer that question. I don't write contracts. I don't release guys. The only thing I do is play and sack the quarterback.
There you have it, Mr. Dave.
Well, DeMarcus, I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.
And thank you. Tell them to open the door and let you back in.
Please, thank you.
All right, well, thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. That's totally up to Carl. I never try to override the linebacker on this one.
Well, no, you can't do that. You get knocked out.
Hey, is there any prep you have to go under mentally? You've had the off season, and it can tend to be a little bit because you guys are very open with the media, so the attention is pretty much wide open. You've had your own personal time before you go back in front of the glare and the lights and the cameras and stuff. Do you have to mentally go through any kind of process to get used to being in front of the media again, in front of all these cameras, especially with HBO being added to the mix this year?
You know what? I really don't think so because with the Cowboys, there's always media, like a big media frenzy all the time, and there's always cameras there through mini camps, through training camps, and we have a lot of guys on the team that the media like to talk to. You know what I mean? I'll call no names out, and it's just they're always there, so there's really no prepping for that.
All right. Hey, DeMarcus, appreciate it. Sunday night, Falls Rivers, Toms River, New Jersey.
And DeMarcus will not be playing. Remember, DeMarcus, there will be camera phones everywhere, so if something should happen.
Just one jam.
Something should happen.
I can probably slam on somebody and they can act like it's photoshopped in. Like they can put a referee up under me, or maybe they can put you up under the goal and like I'm slamming on you, Carl.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me.
They can do that, and it'll work all out.
Dave will let you slam over. Fenton might go up with you, but Dave will let you slam over.
Oh, yeah, Dave will do it.
All right. Thanks a lot, DeMarcus. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
DeMarcus Ware, linebacker, Dallas Cowboys. Remember, again, it's the Dallas Doomsday Shootout, Toms River, Sunday night. And go to cowboyhoops.com if you want more information.